Us! Hey guys, welcome back to another Kyokushin Karate lesson video. In today's lesson video, we will be focusing on Kyokushin Karate Kata and Bunkai. Kata is a system of training exercises and forms put together. Some say that a kata can resemble a dance. However, it is a group of movements that all have an application that can be used for self-defense or as a fighting technique. Bunkai is the application or real-life self-defense form of each movement in a kata. In today's lesson, I will be teaching you the first basic kata in Kyokushin Karate, which is known as Taekyoko-sono-ichi. That means the first Taekyoko kata. I will be showing you several useful bunkai or applications of katas that have been derived from higher level katas and have a good use as a self-defense exercise with a partner. For the bunkai part of the lesson, I would highly recommend a partner. However, you can also learn each application and picture yourself doing it mentally. It is proven that mental imagery can improve your reaction speed if you are faced with a critical situation. Follow along with the lesson and try your best. Let's begin. Try your best to imitate the movements and sequences in this first kata. I know it is difficult, however, you should try to see the movements and make sure you see that it is always one block with a lunge technique and then one punch. And that is sort of making an I shape. So you first go left, then you go right, then you go straight with 3 punches, then you go right, left, you come back, you go left, and then you go right, and then you finish with us. I understand this is difficult, but try and watch the video and understand this sequence, memorize it, and then in the bunkai section that we're doing now, I will explain to you the application of this movement, which is much more important. Us. I would like to introduce you to Senpai Mark Gluckler. He will be helping us today in our video, and we'll be doing some bunkai demonstrations. Bunkai is the application or form of the kata. So we will be showing you several bunkai from the kata that I just showed you, Taekyoko-sono-ichi, and from other katas that are slightly more difficult, but they can be used as good self-defense applications. We will start with the first move that we saw in Taekyoko-sono-ichi kata, which looks like this. This movement in the kata can now be shown in the bunkai, which I will demonstrate. Us. In this bunkai, Senpai Mark was the attacker and I was the defender. I blocked off a Jodanski punch to the face with a Jodan uke, and then attacking back with a Judanski. This is the application of the first defense and attack in the Taekyoko-sono-ichi kata. So, now Senpai Mark will go into the Zenkutsudachi stance with his leg straight, bent out in the front, and his back leg straight. He's going to attack me to the face with a Jodanski punch. I will block with Jodan Uke, and I am in Zenkutsudachi with my back leg stretched out and front leg bent a bit. This is the Zenkutsudachi stance. Now I will attack back by punching him towards his solar plexus. One more time. This bunkai or application of the Taekyoko-sono-ichi kata can be practiced several times. For this exercise, we will practice it 15 to 20 times. So if you have a partner or someone who has understood this, try and explain it to them and practice this as much as you can. Next, we will move on to a physical strength exercise straight after practicing this bunkai routine. Our physical strength exercise is focusing on lower back strength. Let's get straight to it. Make your partner stand on your feet so your legs are flat and held on the ground. Next, we will do back arches just like this. Make sure to keep your back straight and really focus the exercise on the lower back muscles. This exercise is very good for developing lower back strength, which is also good for hip strength, which you use a lot in Kyokushin Karate in several kicks and punches, as you know already. We will repeat this exercise 20 to 30 times. After the physical strength exercise, make sure to rotate your hips just like this. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 times in each direction. The next bunkai that I will be showing you is derived from a higher level kata. The movement looks like this. I will be showing you this application as means of self-defense. This is a self-defense application to when someone grabs onto you or latches onto your shirt just like this. We will now demonstrate. So once again, I will show you this step by step and slowly. So, Senpai Mark will grab onto my kimono. My left hand will go on his left hand and tightly grip the top of his wrist. And my right hand will come from above, grip his right hand tightly. Then I will jerk it as fast as I can, making sure to put his elbows in a cross like this and immobilize him, just like this. Once again, I will show you. Make sure to do this fast or else your attacker could slip out. After you have done this, you can also twist the attacker on the ground like this and trip them onto the floor. Another way to defend yourself against someone grabbing your shirt or latching onto you here is also derived from another kata, which I will show you now in bunkai form. Once again, Senpai Mark will grab onto my kimono. Next, I will bring my arms up like so, and as fast as I can, bring the elbows down towards the insides of his hands. You break off his grip. Next, you attack to the vital points of the neck region like so. Making sure to use the bottom of your palms to really go into this sensitive part just below the jaw. The next bunkai I will be showing you is also derived from higher level katas and is also useful when someone is grabbing onto you. The kata form looks like this. be showing you the application of this movement in a self-defense technique. Senpai Mark will grab onto me. Next, I will bring my arms up, and with the help of gravity and applying as much force as I can, I will apply the force from my elbows onto the inner part of his arms like so. By doing so, I have now removed his grip from me. And next, bring your arms in like this and boom. So your right arm is striking to the groin, which is a very sensitive area, and your left palm is striking right below here and hitting the jugular vein in the neck. Both these areas are very sensitive and they will shock the opponent. Once again, I will show you this. Now I will show you this fast and how it should look in real life. So after I have gotten rid of his grip on me, as you might have noticed, I have done an attack, one to the pelvis with the right hand or the groin, and the second arm coming to a sensitive vein in the neck. These are both very sensitive areas, and therefore I would only advise to use this if it's a seriously critical situation and you really feel that you are in danger. With your partner, repeat this self-defense technique 20 to 30 times until you feel comfortable with it, and train it so that it's just simply part of your muscle memory. That is the only way you can train so that if it actually happens, it will just be an automatic reaction. It's just repetition, repetition, repetition. Next, we will do another physical strength exercise which requires slightly more concentration and focuses on your leg strength. This is a traditional Kyokushin Karate exercise. We will go into the Kibadachi stance and hold it for 2 to 3 minutes, really focusing on holding it and clearing our mind. So in the Kibadachi stance, your feet are 1 meter apart and they are facing forwards while you're really going down as far as you can. And now we will hold our hands out like this, and imagine you are holding a bubble in your hands. So if you move too much, it pops, so you have to be gentle. Now we will hold this for 2 minutes. Really focus on your breathing and clear your mind to improve how long you can stay in the Kibadachi stance. After 2 minutes, slowly bring your arms out like this while breathing deeply. Inhale, and when exhaling, slowly bring your legs up again. The last Bunkai technique I'll be showing you is also derived from an advanced kata, which is focusing on defending against a low kick and then a punch to the face. The kata form looks like this. This may look complicated, but it has a very simple application that I can show you now as a self-defense technique. Now I will slowly, step by step, explain what this bunkai looks like. First, Senpai Mark will strike with a push kick to the lower part of the stomach or the pelvis. I will block off the push kick by doing so. So, my hands are both open, and make sure to keep them stiff and your thumbs inside so you don't injure them. We will bring them in like this to block the lower push kick. Once again. Next, he will try and strike me to the face with a Jodansuki punch. Similarly, I move my hands up like this, and block off the punch, making a sort of an X shape to divert the punch's direction above my face. So once again, just like that. Make sure that your fists are closed. Next, I will grip his wrist with my right hand, bring my left hand here, on the elbow joint, twist it around his back while pushing down with my left hand so his body goes down, wrap the hand behind his back with my right hand, and then grab it with my left, hold it tight, push down, and punch to the neck. Now I will show you this once again slowly so you can observe. Now we will perform it fast. Practice this with your partner 20 to 30 times until you feel comfortable with this technique. When practicing with your partner, make sure that this last punch does not actually hit the partner, but it goes like this. Of course, in real life, you would be training to hit right here. This is a vital point and is very sensitive. Right behind the ear, above the neck here. So you would hit this. But in training, do this. Lastly, we will be focusing on a physical strength exercise, focusing on core strength that you can do with your partner right after practicing this bunkai. With your partner on the floor, intertwine your legs just like this, and now we will do very simple crunches or sit-ups, 40 times. Make sure to be only using your abdominal muscles, so you're really focusing all of the strength in your abdominal muscles. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After performing the crunches 40 times with your partner, we will now hold our position like this. Your feet should be off the ground and your back should be straight. We will hold this for 30 seconds. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright guys, that was our kata, bunkai, and physical strength lesson video. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you were able to understand the 3 bunkai techniques that I showed you. A big thank you to Senpai Mark, who we will be seeing on other videos, and I really want to thank him for helping me out on this partner video today. Us.
Us.
Us. Us. There you have it guys, an introduction to Kyokushin Karate's first basic kata, several bunkai and self-defense techniques, and good physical strength exercises to improve your strength. Remember, it is important to practice kata as much as you can. Even though it may look and feel silly, kata is important to register all of the stances, correct punches, kicks, and certain fighting techniques in your muscle memory. My sensei has made me repeat katas until I could not stand anymore. I certainly saw their value despite having hated them myself too. I hope this video was helpful and easy to follow along and understand. Make sure to leave a comment below if you like this video or have any suggestions for my future videos so I can make improvements based on your feedback. Us! See you on my next video.